Okay, this is Business 342, Practice Final, Set number 1, Problem number 4. The Candy Hut is considering a project with an initial cost of $6,500. So the initial cost is going to be CF0, which is your cash flow initial investment. The project will produce cash flows of $2,000 in year 1, $2,200 in year 2, $2,400 in year 3, and $2,500 in year 4. What is the payback period? Okay, payback period, sometimes they'll say payback rule, sometimes they'll say payback period. It's the same thing. And you really can't put this stuff in your calculator to figure out. It's all manual, but it's all really simple. I just did the CFO, the CF1, CF2, CF3, and CF4 just to lay them out. But it says you don't input these in your calculator. I don't know of any way to do this on the calculator. You just got to do it manually. So basically, you've just got to figure out when you get the $6,500 back, how many years, because that's your initial investment, how many years it's going to take to get that back. That's all it is. So then you take the cash flows after that. And don't forget, say this was $6,500 right here. That's the initial investment. Say the first cash flow was actually a negative $2,000. You actually had to spend an additional $2,000. So in this case, it's positive. So you take the $6,500 and you subtract the $2,000, means you only have $4,500 still to recover. But if this was actually a negative cash flow, which it could be, which means you had to throw in another $2,000, right? You would add that to the $6,500. You would $6,500 plus $2,000, which means you have $8,500 now you have to recover, right? And that could be, one of these could be negative. It doesn't, So don't get confused by that, because you have to recover the initial investment. And if you have any other money, investments that you're making, money that's coming out of your pocket, which is a negative cash flow, you got to recover that money too. Okay, in this case, they give you 4 positive cash flows, and you don't even need to use the 4th because you get paid off sometime during the 3rd year. Okay, so $6,500 minus your first cash flow, first positive cash flow of $2,000 means you still have to get back $4,500 of that $6,500. So you just move this over here. Second cash flow is positive cash flow is a positive $2,200, which means you owe $2,200 less back to yourself, which means you have a remaining $2,300 till you can get paid back. Remember, just try to find out how many years it's going to get to be paid back. Okay, so that moves to here. You need $2,300 more. You get a $2,400 positive cash flow in year 3. So all you do to find out what portion of a year that would be, because obviously you're getting paid off in year 3, you've got, it's 2 point something, right? Because you've got 2 full years, and then it's just the numerator divided by the denominator. 2,300 divided by 2,400 is 0.958, plus the first 2 years is 2.96 years. So that is the payback period, or the payback rule. Business 342, practice final, set number 1, problem number 4.